Hello friends, welcome to Ezayola Online English. In today's tutorial, we shall be looking at certain English words that are originally belonging to the class of the adjectives. We shall be looking at such words as adjectives, although I told you before now that words that are English words, it would be to some extent wrong to conclude that such words are either adjectives or nouns or verbs or maybe adverbs. We should have to wait until we see the structural arrangement on the use of such word in sentence or sentences before we are able to identify such words existing in the particular sentence and know the grammatical class they belong. However, words like dead, full, round, right, empty, correct, wrong, final, they could be seen as adjective. Like when we say dead man, for dead, dead man, this is of course an adjective describing the man, okay? Dead man, all right? Okay, full month. Now look at this, full month, all right? So this is an adjective describing the month. Now, when we say round table, okay, round table, the round is an adjective describing the table. We can go on and on and on and talk about other ones as we are already seeing them on the board. What are we saying today? Adjectives are words that describe the nouns or pronouns they follow or they precede, okay? But the point today in our tutorial, we of course know about the comparison of the adjectives. When we talk about the comparison, that is the degrees of adjectives, that's where we have the positive degree, the comparative, the superlative, and so on. Now, when we say something like big, we have big as an adjective in the positive degree. Now we have it to be what? Bigger in the comparative degree. And finally, we have the superlative to be biggest. Have you seen it? We have big, bigger, biggest. We have something like small, smaller, smallest. All right? We have something like handsome. All right? Handsome, more handsome, most handsome. We have these patterns like many, more, most, and so on. It depends on the types of words that one have chosen. You notice that they will always have their, comparative and superlative degree. The comparative degree, the superlative, the 3 degrees, of course, of adjectives. But what I want us to understand today in our tutorial is that some adjectives don't have the comparative and the superlative degrees. They remain the way they are, like dead. Dead remains dead. When someone is dead, and 2 people that are dead, or even 3 people that are lying dead, you cannot compare the degrees or their degrees of being dead. This one is maybe deader than the other. No, that would be very wrong. You don't have comparison in certain adjectives like dead, it cannot be compared. Full, when something is full, it is full. You cannot compare or maybe compare degrees at which things are being full, okay? Round, something is round, it is round. Another one cannot be rounder, as someone might say. Very wrong, all right? Somebody is right, he is right. 2 people are right, they are all right. One person cannot be more right than the other. That's the point we are making today. Empty. If a can is empty, it is empty. You don't make comparison when emptiness is in place, all right? Empty can, it remains an empty can. 2 cans are empty, 10 cans are empty, they are all empty. You don't make comparison. Correct. A man who is correct, a woman can be correct, people can be correct. Nobody is more correct than the other. You don't make comparison in correctness, wrong, and final. So that's the point we are making. Certain adjectives cannot be compared. Some, of course, can be compared, like I gave you example from the beginning, but these are some of the adjectives you cannot compare. Of course, there could be many of them, but today in our tutorial, we've decided to limit our teaching to these ones. They are the adjectives that cannot be compared. Thank you very much. Endeavor to share our video